described. In 2014, the financial and cybersecurity worlds were shaken by a completely new method of hacking. There were no guns, no hoods, and no alarms blaring at the branch. A transnational cybercrime gang carried out a silent but ruthless attack, stealing a massive $1,000. One morning after the bank was hacked, we hired a masked man to wait in front of the ATM. Within minutes, the ATM automatically dispensed money.
Okay.
Oh my god, who the hell cares?
At that moment, the bank immediately received a danger alert from its employees about a hacker intrusion, and everything was paralyzed instantly. Employees tried to restore the security system, but were unsuccessful immediately. They immediately called the bank manager and Detective Spider-Man to the location of the hacker attack.
Here comes Spidey!
Can the Spider-Man come out today?
Come here! Hulk smash! Hulk as strong as there is! Hulk fight now! Okay, let's go.
Oh, hell no!
When the police and Spider-Man arrived, everything was a mess. They had never encountered a case this serious. After successfully attacking a small bank, it was thought the hacker group would stop. But no, they continued to carry out many more attacks simultaneously. Immediately, many ATMs were hacked, and money flowed out of the ATMs uncontrollably.
Oh my god! Wow!
Okay.
They hired various criminal groups to carry out the heist. Once they infiltrated a bank, they would be present at that bank's ATM. A day of global chaos ensued as the attacks continued.
No! God! No! God, please, no! No! No!
At major bank branches, alarms blared incessantly. Electronic locking systems slammed shut. ATM screens flashed numbers continuously, and transaction data vanished in an instant. They didn't leave before the police arrived. On the contrary, they used the arrival of law enforcement to make their escape. After emptying the ATM, the gang sped away on their motorcycles like ghosts. They weaved through the alleys with perfect precision, as if they had a police patrol map already in their heads.
Stop!
The hackers continued their attack by sending spam emails to bank employees' computers. The employees carelessly opened them, and a large sum of money was immediately deducted from their accounts. The staff were very surprised and didn't understand what was happening.
Here comes Spidey!
Hello, Spider-Man Detective! Our core banking security system was breached at 2 a.m. this morning. Experts, detectives, and police officers, our security cameras were completely blind for the entire 45 minutes of the attack. This is not a petty cyber theft. We're up against a well-prepared organization with inside accomplices, or even a previously undisclosed technology. The detective checked the computer, but found no suspicious activity. Spider-Man then asked the staff if they had accessed anything else. The staff member said they had accessed a spam folder, at which point the Spider-Man detective tried to chat a snippet from the email. Hello in Hindi. Immediately, the hacker responded with a defiant message. I've left all my traces on the third IP layer, right behind the firewall you spent the last 6 months building. Find me. I dare you to catch a ghost.
Yeah, boy.
After challenging the hacker, Spider-Man challenged me to find a clue? Well, you've greatly underestimated the tech police. Look, the malware you installed on the system has automatically revealed your IP address. Detective Spider-Man begins to decipher the code. They didn't hoard the money in one place, but instead used 3 different methods of theft to divert attention. Method 1. They will transfer funds from transaction management accounts to personal accounts to erase traces and evade detection by authorities. The second method. They directly infiltrate the core system, control the ATM's output, and force money to flow out automatically, like winning the lottery. The third method, it's essentially a divide and conquer strategy. We'll break this enormous sum of money down, distributing it evenly across the accounts of dozens of different people. Then, each person quietly withdraws a small amount, exactly within the stipulated limit. We'll keep withdrawing in a staggered manner. I challenge the police or any banking system to detect any unusual activity. Spider-Man, the malware has been removed, and all bank data has been secured again. Police Chief, immediately extract all data from the security cameras. We've identified the suspect's escape route. Spider-Man Police Chief, all team members, surround the entire area. Don't let a single one escape.
Here comes Spidey!
Yeah, boy.
Can the Spider-Man come out to play?
I want Spider-Man!
The first group surrounded fought back frantically, but ultimately couldn't outmaneuver the police. Before they could even collect themselves, the second group was blocked by police surrounding them from all sides. The third group failed! They walked straight into the trap set by the police and Spider-Man!
No! God!
I'm sorry!
It's all over! The fourth group, our last hope, has also been surrounded by the police and Spider-Man! We've rounded up all four groups of accomplices, and we finally caught the tail of the hacker Kingpin! He's hiding very well using Bitcoin, but the net of justice is inescapable. He just made a mistake while making a payment via e-wallet. His location has been pinpointed. Command order! Immediately mobilize 1,000 Spider-Man police officers and deploy to apprehend him before he has a chance to react. We know we've been exposed. The master hacker is ordering his subordinates to destroy documents and erase all evidence. We must act immediately. They're wiping their tracks incredibly fast.
Can the Spider-Man come out to play?
The Spider-Man team and detectives began to approach and break inside. The first water gun shot completely disabled the hacker's security camera system.
Here comes Spidey!
What are you doing?
Immediately afterward, the guards were also subdued swiftly and silently.
I want Spider-Man!
Full-scale assault! 1,000 Spider-Man troops storm the base! Lock down all escape routes and key locations! Attention all! Prepare to storm and capture the hacker boss alive!
good.
Action! Now, the hacker boss is just a fish in a barrel!
Yes.
Capture order!
I like it.
Activate! Unbelievable! The base on the mountaintop is completely empty! The hacker boss and his 500 henchmen boarded a private plane and escaped without a trace! When Detective and the Spider-Man team burst through the door, everything was empty, except for a message left for
the hell
Detective
is this?
Spider-Man.
Hey, Spider-Man Detective, did you hear that beep? That's a signal your firewall just crashed. You and your Spider-Man police may be fast, but data travels at the speed of light. You're always one step behind me. Not because of geographical distance, but because of vision. I administer justice while you're busy getting search warrants. Good luck with my shadow.
Spider-Man turned his head to look out the window. Did he think he had escaped? Today, Detective Spider-Man will be solving the baking soda case.
Thank you very
What
much.
happens if baking soda is misused? It can cause bloating, gas, nausea, or stomach irritation.
Are you out of your mind?
Girl, please help me get a job. I'm in trouble.
At that moment, the Spider-Girl came out knowing that Joker was a dishonest person and wanted to chase him away. Inside, the old man was cooking. Hearing this, he ran out carrying a cake. Joker begged the kind old man to help him learn to cook, bake, make porridge, slice cucumbers, and roast chicken.
Okay.
The benevolent old man then hired Joker and promised to teach him his culinary skills.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah, boy.
The kind old man taught Joker how to cook, explaining things clearly so he could understand. He patiently guided him through everything from porridge to grilled dishes.
Here comes Spidey.
Joker learned very quickly. After only 2 months, he could make all of the old man's family recipes.
Oh my god! Wow!
Oh, good. Why, that's very good. Yes, I like that.
Okay.
After some time, Venom noticed that Joker had successfully learned to cook, so he called Joker out and discussed a plan.
Hey! Hey! Hey!
Hey, you two should kiss.
Oh, come on!
At this point, the Spider-Girl began to notice Joker's suspicious behavior and was discussing it with Venom. Inside, the old man was cleaning when suddenly Joker ran in to make an announcement.
Joker, thank you, old man, for teaching me how to cook. From today, I want to resign to build my own career.
The kind old man readily agreed and didn't forget to tell Joker to come to him if he had any difficulties or needed to ask anything. The kind old man treated Joker like a son who had left home to start his own life.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah, boy.
Bye, have a great time.
After some time, Joker and Venom opened a restaurant right next to the kind old man's eatery. Joker and Venom attracted customers with their hip-hop dances, but still no one came to eat at his restaurant. Although the inside of Joker's restaurant was very clean and tidy, the food looked just as appealing as the old man's.
Oh my god! Wow!
At this point, Joker looked over at the old man's shop and wondered why customers liked coming to him so
There was
much.
once a day that I would pray for you. I'd go and misbehave just so you'd notice too. Sneaking looks up and down from
Joker
across
thought the
room.
restaurant was crowded because of the cute Spider-Man dance, so he dressed up and tried dancing in a dress.
I owed him a... You what?
What are you doing?
But then he was disappointed again. The customer just laughed and left, going back to the kind old man's restaurant to eat. Meanwhile, Joker and Venom continued discussing some kind of plan.
Nani?
Oh my god! Venom sprinkled some kind of powder on the food bowls that were about to be served to the guests. What's in it?
Thank you.
The guests immediately began eating, unaware of what was about to happen. Suddenly, a reaction occurred. All the guests who had eaten the food that had just been served experienced stomach aches, nausea, and dizziness. The female spider was bewildered, not understanding what was happening. The kind old man who ran out also didn't understand what was going on. Venom immediately called the police, and within minutes, Detective Spider-Man and the Spider-Man police team arrived at the scene.
Here comes Spidey.
Can the Spider-Man come out to play?
The customers who suffered stomach aches were immediately taken to the hospital in ambulances for treatment. Meanwhile, the Joker restaurant was unusually crowded because people believed the old man's food was unsafe. The police began questioning the old man about whether the food contained anything harmful. Inside, Detective Spider-Man and the police began searching the kitchen. After an hour, Detective Spider-Man discovered a strange packet of powder.
What the hell is this?
Following investigations and tests by the doctor and Detective Spider-Man, the doctor concluded that the old man's restaurant had used an excessive amount of baking powder in the food, causing stomach pain, gastritis,
No,
and
God!
nausea. The old man was arrested for questioning.
No, God, please, no! No! No!
On this side, the Joker was happy because the old man had been caught and his shop would be crowded with customers from now on. And so the number of customers increased day by day because there were no more shops to compete with his. Meanwhile, the old man was being taken away by the police for questioning regarding the baking powder case. The female spider was saddened that her grandfather had been wrongly accused.
Can the Spider-Man come
At this moment, Spider-Man is trying to stop the police convoy in order to do something to clear the old man's name.
Here comes Spidey!
The Red Spider-Man showed Detective Spider-Man a video he had accidentally recorded of a conversation between Joker and Venom, along with a plot to sabotage the kind old man's shop.
You suck!
It turns out the culprit who sabotaged the restaurant was Venom. He was holding a packet of baking powder and sprinkling it on the dishes that had just been cooked for the customers. At this moment, Venom and Joker were enjoying the fruits of their labor with their huge sum of money when Spider-Man arrived, wanting to seek justice for the old man.
Call 911 now!
Immediately, the female Spider and Joker clashed in a fight. The female Spider bravely fought against Joker with Venom.
Oh, come on!
After watching the video and realizing the old man wasn't the culprit, Detective Spider-Man immediately returned to investigate Venom versus Joker.
Here comes Spidey!
This time,
What are you doing?
Detective Spider-Man took Venom and Joker's fingerprints to ensure a definitive verdict. Detective Black Spider-Man immediately took the fingerprint sample to be analyzed and compared to determine whose fingerprints were on the baking powder bag and came to a precise conclusion. After a day of work, the fingerprints on the bag of baking powder belonged to Venom. Joker was merely an accomplice. Thus, Venom was the culprit who sprinkled baking powder to frame the kind old man. The old man once again forgave Joker, while Venom was taken into custody for further investigation into the use of excessive amounts of baking powder.